rushing great. I was rushing you.
Just how Attack on Titan doing it. Don't rush greatness.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm just saying. You can't rush greatness.
We're not gonna talk about the spoilers, are we?
Talking about for no.
For what?
Oh, I ain't tell you. You'll find out. I was talking to Dad. But it's some spoilers because what it was. What I text you, Dad?
Like 2-3 days ago.
2 days. They I ain't gonna tell you, but anime. Something happened.
What anime?
I'm not gonna. I mean, My Hero. I was trying to save it for Daily Dose of Anime, but I guess you wasn't too impatient for me.
I mean, I don't understand why you would keep it away from me.
I was about to wait until. Here, you read that. Read it. Can you hold my phone? I'm trying to do the intro.
I can see. I read it.
Oh my god! Welcome back to another episode. I was trying to give you the phone so I could do the intro.
I've been read it. You kept pushing it in my face. When you had it right here, I've been read it.
My name Randall. I got Dad and LJ. Y'all go ahead and say what up to the listeners, man.
Dang, that sounded like somber or something like that. Like you don't want to.
He made me sad because I was trying to do something. I was trying to do the intro.
You always try to do the intro. You do it wrong.
Well, you do it.
You the main host. I'm just a co-host. I don't do
it wrong. Oh man, y'all welcome back, man. How y'all been, Dad? Dad, you been good, man?
I've been good, man. How about yourself?
Man, I can't call him, man. I've been doing good. LJ, how you been, Mr. Rude?
You just mad because you messed up.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
I'm going to my email. You got a problem?
I hear this. You're not even looking at your email.
No, I'm not.
Oh man. How y'all feel about football coming back?
Yo, I never watched a preseason game as much as I watched like Hall of Fame game. I was like, man, I miss football. I miss it so much.
I feel sorry for the Jaguars because they got blowed out.
Oh, well, I didn't even know there was what's the preseason games. I don't watch preseason games anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
I'm just ready for college football.
Yeah.
Even though our team ain't gonna do so good.
What's your team?
Our team, Auburn.
I saw that War Eagle up there.
Yeah.
Right in front of me, it's Auburn Tigers.
I bet they're gonna go 7-6. Guaranteed. They do that every year. Either 8-5, 8. They never go above 9. They gonna either get 8 or 7 wins. I guarantee you that.
I just want y'all to beat Bama. That's all. I can't stand that.
You'll see.
Honestly, as long as we beat
Nah,
Bama,
because Bama ain't get a lot of 4-stars and 5-star receivers since the pay thing came into play. So they ain't get a lot of receivers.
It don't matter. They still got the receivers they already
we'll
had.
see. We'll see, though. You know, we might do something.
They still have what's his name, Bryce Young or whatever his name is.
I think that's his name. All I know is that man can throw, and he won some award a couple of days ago.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm tired of Nick Saban crying about the NILs, getting mad at DR and stuff like that.
Because he would lose all his 5-star people.
Yeah, just losing his 5-star because he don't want to pay people. Like you know, times change. Pay them. They're not amateurs.
You're right, but we'll see. All I know is I'm just ready for some. I'm ready for something because I'm tired of coming home and not able to watch nothing because there ain't nothing on TV.
Because basketball's done and baseball's hard to watch.
Right, it ain't nothing on TV to watch. So I don't know. We got like 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that. So for all the folks, football
3
finna.
more weeks of preseason plus the extra week in between. Then yeah.
Right. So for all the folks out there, football finna come back. I'm ready for it. I'm more excited about college than anything. So we'll see how Auburn gonna do. And
Madden can't come out soon enough to hold me.
when that Madden game coming out?
I think it's like the 22nd, I believe.
Because I know you in that fantasy league.
I got so many leagues. Listen here, man. Oh shoot, August 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a week.
Next week. You got next week.
Hallelujah.
So you need to go ahead and get ready, Dad.
Oh shoot. I'm getting ready right after this thing. We'll start getting ready.
I feel that. But let's go ahead and kick it off. For your daily dose. You laughing? I thought you were laughing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I thought you were laughing. I'm sorry. I thought you were laughing. For a daily dose of anime, don't just sit there. I thought you were laughing. For your daily dose of anime, I'm not gonna say this because it's huge spoilers. Because I don't wanna. Because I don't know when this part will come out. But I'm gonna show you that. But just know for the people out there, it contains My Hero Academia stuff. But like I said, I don't want to say
it. Spoilers.
It's a huge spoiler. But I'm gonna show you that. If where the camera at? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's what I was telling you about. So I don't want to say it.
Mm-hmm. I know what it is because it hurt. Like,
But how you feel about that? How you guys feel about that?
I literally just, I thought Dad was about to go. My bad.
What y'all can go?
I just looked up who died, and that's interesting.
Now you just okay.
I ain't going to say it. I just said I looked up who died.
I didn't want to say that part. Go ahead. How you feel about that?
So wait. So you was trying to do this whole part without saying anything. You would just say huge spoilers.
I just say huge spoilers is only about My Hero. I didn't want to say everything else.
That could be anything, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to spoil it.
That's not spoiling. You just said somebody died.
Okay? Go ahead.
How is it spoiling?
How do you feel? How do you feel?
No. We have this conversation now. How is it a spoiler if you just say somebody dies? Because you don't know who died.
That's the spoiler, though. The die part.
You know how many people been dying that?
Only one. And he.
There hasn't been too many deaths.
Only one.
Not confirmed deaths anyway.
Yeah.
My Hero is not about that blood stuff like a Tycho Titan.
It doesn't have just because somebody died does not mean.
How you feel about it? How you feel about it?
Yeah, you give me a headache.
You know what, Dad? How you feel about it, Dad?
You know what?
Give me a headache.
I don't know. Here's the thing. If they're going to do it for shock value, like, I'm not about that. There has to be something that comes of this.
I'm pretty sure.
It has to be something big that comes from this. Like, this is how Midoriya becomes number one or something like that. Without spoiling. Sorry.
What you about to say?
With me knowing what happens now, not really, but just knowing what happened, I doubt it's going to do anything like that. But it is needed. A death was probably needed.
Yeah, because for the past few mangas, they've been going dark.
But it's not going to do. I don't think it's going to do. The person who what happened to is.
It might, because they got to follow him.
Let's not spoil it. Let's spoil it. But like he's a highly beloved character.
Yeah, I was like, he got a huge following, so trust me, Dad. No, he loved My Hero, but he got a huge following.
The person who
yeah.
Maybe it was another person then.
What did it start with? Hold on, Dad.
No, don't do it because you don't want to spoil it. Like, have write it down or something.
Well, he typing it up. He finna show me. But while he doing that, Dad, keep on going. How you feel about it?
See, because a lot of people love this character, that's why the internet was ablaze over it. Because I just don't think it's necessary. Right. Let somebody else go.
Right.
There's other people I would get rid of before that person, but I guess it doesn't hold as much weight. So I need to know the ramifications of this.
Right. All right. Now I showed him the actual person because he thought it was somebody else. How you feel about what I just showed you?
No, that's a different story.
Yeah. So how you feel about?
It's interesting. I would have not thought they would have done that. But,
right.
Actually, it makes sense. If you think about the road they was going with him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I guess this is how he will become. How Dick will become number one, but we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. We got probably 2 years by the time that come out. So, so yeah, for all the people out there, Summer with My Hero went down in the manga. We don't want to say too much, but y'all want to look at it, y'all can, but just know RP. So, now, Haku, you know who Haku is? You know who that is?
Yeah, the volleyball.
Yeah. It's getting a season 5 collab event. I don't know who the collab is, but they said for season 5. Well, season 5 being confirmed, but they're doing some collab with it. I don't know what kind of collab.
It's probably another sports show. So I guess it's Prince of Tennis because Prince of Tennis is coming back. So.
Okay. Now you know what Haku is, Daddy? I mean, I said Daddy.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Oh my God! You know what?
What is happening?
I'm done for today. I'm done.
What is happening?
No, my boy, come back. You get. Don't put the wings on. No.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Just
man.
put your sunglasses on, hide your face, man.
Oh, you got a paper bag or something, my boy?
We counted this whole episode.
Ooh.
Dan, how you feel about it, man?
Be careful, Dan.
God damn.
Is that the women's volleyball one or the guys?
That's the team, the guys.
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. I haven't watched that one, I should say.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good one. I like it. Very good.
If I was interested in sports animes again, it'd be one I watch. But ever since, I don't think anyone compares to Ice Shield 21. So
I don't even know what that is.
It's old, but you probably watched it because it used to be on Toonami.
My favorite one is the basketball one. I can't think of what it's called.
I know you're talking about Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
No, it's not Slam Dunk. It's the one give the blue hair.
Isn't that Slam Dunk? I thought that was Slam Dunk.
Is that Slam Dunk? I know it's 2 of them, but I just know Slam Dunk.
Called Rebound?
No.
I just know it was Slam Dunk. I know it's 2, but I don't know the second one.
It's something like somebody plays, but I can't remember the main character's name. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it real quick. So, but that one is my favorite one. Like,
Kuriko no Basket. That's right. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the one with what they call themselves, the something generation, and they all got
Generation of Miracles.
There you go, and they all have special abilities.
Oh, okay, I know what it is. Okay,
special abilities.
I ain't watching, but I seen it on Crunchyroll.
I remember. The reason I remember this one is because the dude in the blue hair has the like passing ability of a god or something like that, and he can just.
He's a great passer. Gets everybody else involved. He believes in like the teamwork and stuff like that.
Like he can teleport the ball almost.
Yeah, it's like it's a sleight of hand thing that he uses. It's how it's explained, but it's like all the generation of miracles. There's 5 of them scattered all kinds of different schools, and none of them believe that like teamwork is a thing. You know, it's like one person could dominate or whatever. So. It's a whole thing. It's really good.
I saw a lot on Funimation and Crunchyroll when I was using it. I saw it. I just never got the chance to look at it.
No, it's great.
So, Hot Q Season 5 coming out. They ain't have... I don't know when they're going to come out. They ain't say a year, so it's been confirmed. We just know that. All right, Chainsaw Man. I think that's the anime everybody waiting for.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of tired of this wait. Like, I understand all the hype about it and everybody's excited for it, but it's been coming out for a long time.
Well,
I don't know.
You ain't look because they said it's coming out in October. That's what I'm about to say.
I know, but I was just saying, I was like,
you just ready for it.
Yeah, because I want to see if it actually lives up to its hype.
You saw that, right?
It's been happening.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping. I was like, is that me? Or... okay, I was going. I thought it was just me blinking my eyes. I was like, Okay. But Chainsaw Man coming out October of this year. How you feel about that, Dad?
I'm tired of the way this is. Hurry up and release it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Cause when they announced it last year, right? Long time ago, bro.
Almost like
2 years, right?
2020.
It was 2 years almost. Yeah.
Where they announced they were coming out.
So Chainsaw Man, for everybody that's wondering, is officially coming out in October. I bet it's gonna come out like the last week for for Halloween, something like that.
It don't say.
No, it just say October. They only got a date.
I think it'd be mid-October because I think that's when the winter season starts.
Probably.
Because we're in the fall right now.
All right, Bungo Stray Dogs.
What you just said?
I was trying to say it, but you know what I mean. Bungo. That.
Yeah, okay. Just call it Stray Dogs.
Stray Dogs. I think that's what a lot of people would call it. Stray Dogs season 4 will be aired in 2023. I saw a little bit of it with my girlfriend. It seemed all right.
I've never watched it, so I don't know.
Okay. But damn.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know he had a season 4.
I ain't know. I thought he only had one season. But how you watch Stray Dogs, Dad?
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
Not
I watched a little bit of it with my girl. It's okay. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one with like a whole bunch of CGI in it, something like that.
I think so.
I think it is. So I mean, it ain't too bad though. When I was watching, it ain't too bad. Tower of God season 2 has been announced. How y'all feel about that?
I think there was rumors saying that there might not be a season 2 because it wasn't well received. But
Yeah, they rushed it, season 1.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I already knew it was going to be a season 2 come out, but it's kind of just too popular, and I just hope they clean up some stuff. As long as they clean up some stuff, I think it'll be fine.
And explain some stuff more, because the first one really ain't explain a lot. But how you feel about that?
I'm trying to remember if the
the
webtoon. I'm trying to remember because it's been so long since I read that part. Did it explain a lot? I think it did.
It did. That's why I got it.
I feel like I learned more in season or in the second part of it. So
we just gotta wait and see. But how you feel about Tower of God that getting season 2?
I mean, I'm indifferent about it. Season 1 didn't feel like it was all bad to me anyway, so it's like
I feel you.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna wait and see. I'll wait till I hear about it. If it's any good or not, then I'll probably just binge watch it when it all comes out.
Yeah. That's how I feel when season 1. I watched all of season 1, and when it came out, I was like, it's okay, but it didn't deserve the hype that people was giving it.
Yeah.
So that's that. LJ favorite, I don't know when you start liking this anime.
Again, it's not like it's my favorite, but I do like the anime.
What I'm talking about? What I'm talking about?
One Piece. When I saw the picture, too.
One Piece Red makes 1.06 billion yen in one day. The movie came out in Japan yesterday. Well, as we recording it came out yesterday.
Yeah, it was trending too.
Yeah. And it was the third highest first day box office revenue in Japan after Demon Slayer. Hey, I seen a little bit clips of it because I've been seeing clips all over TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen.
You seen something?
Well, I haven't seen like clips of it now. I've seen clips of it before it was officially announced.
So what you think about it?
This is probably one of the top movies in a long time, and the reason it's probably one of the top One Piece movies because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 10th movie. I think I'm trying to remember, but this is like canon. Usually, the One Piece movies, most of them are non-canon movies, and they just happen within the story outside or however you want to do it.
Right.
But this is canon because it's dealing with Shanks. You actually learn more about Shanks because this is the most you would ever learn about Shanks.
Right.
And you learn about his daughter and I've read like a synopsis of what happened, and it's very interesting, and it confirms stuff like people been waiting for. So,
right. What's your take on that?
I never understood the thing about not making movies canon. Like, I never understood the logic in that. Like, My Hero has like movies are not even canon. No, one's not canon, I believe. And it's just like. Like Dragon Ball Z had a ton of movies that are not canon. I never understood it. Just make it canon so people are like, oh, there goes Cooler. You know, like this is random shit. You know, like just I don't know. It's frustrating.
I think some of them do it because they like. I remember somebody saying like, "This is supposed to happen during the break, or like when they're transitioning from."
Yeah, because then you say they doing the break, right?
Yeah.
After this arc, they in right. They doing the break.
They already did the break in the manga.
Oh,
it was for the manga. It was really just to give them a rest. But so in One Piece, they traveling through island to island, and usually what happens is when they're traveling there at this, they get in a little mix up at a Navy base that they didn't realize was a Navy base. That's usually what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they be like, oh, also during that time, you could say that they was dealing with whatever happened in that movie. But a lot of times the creators don't like to do that because a lot of times they aren't the ones that wrote the movie. They might have had a hand in talking about it and doing it, but the movie was mostly made by somebody else. So that's why they don't like to make it canon, because they weren't fully in control of what happened. But I believe, at least for One Piece, that Oda was completely in control of the Shanks movie, almost. So
it's like I like how like Dragon Ball Super did it. Like Dragon Ball Super is one is canon, So it's like I appreciate that. Like the two movies that they put out, so 3 now, shoot. Because the first one was the Frieza, second was Broly, and this third one that just came out. See, and then I could be messing up. I don't even know. I'm not 100% the third one's canon or not. So
I don't think it is. I don't know. I gotta read on it. I don't watch One Piece. I don't got too much to say. But that movie, for what I've seen on TikTok, does look nice. So when it comes over here, I might watch it in theaters. I might. Are y'all gonna watch it in theaters?
Maybe I might just wait until it hits on Funimation.
For the basic Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on Funimation.
And just watch it like that.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I'm gonna do with the Dragon Ball movie. We'll wait till it get on Crunchyroll. We'll watch it on Crunchyroll. All right. Even though this ain't no daily dose of anime, this the next two anime related are gonna be some topics. I didn't know this, but we gotta thank Jackie Chan, cause according to the creator of Dragon Ball, if it wasn't for him seeing Jackie Chan in Drunken Masters, he would never came up with the idea of Dragon Ball Z. So how y'all feel about that?
Really?
I feel like that's normal. A lot of stuff is, people get inspiration from anything.
So we gotta thank Jackie Chan for Dragon Ball Z. Without Jackie Chan,
honestly, I actually think I'm surprised that it's Jackie Chan. I think I'm more surprised that it wasn't
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in '78. How old Bruce Lee is?
Bruce Lee's dead. He died in like the '80s.
I'm thinking about
Please tell me you knew that.
No, who's the other Lee I'm talking about? Who's the other Lee I'm talking about?
Are you talking about what's my copy?
Jet Li? I think I'm talking about Jet Li.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, who's the other Lee?
There's like 100 of them. Do you mean this Lee? Jet, like you said, Jet Li? Is that who you mean?
That's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I ain't know. I forgot the difference.
We talking about Lee, not y'all. I know. I'm just making fun
I know you is. Dad, how you feel about that, Dad?
I mean, I'm cool.
He died in the 80s. He died in the early 70s. Ooh, I didn't know he realized.
I ain't know he died that long. Yeah. But what you about to say, that?
No, I mean, it's normal for people for inspiration. I'm just trying to think if the thoughts inspiration was inspiration just to do a martial arts anime, or was it just like he's comparing somebody to like Jackie Chan or something?
He was a big fan of martial arts films and Jackie Chan, and I guess he was just trying to recreate Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I can see Goku being like Jackie Chan.
So that's pretty much for what the article said. He was just trying to recreate Jackie Chan in anime. So okay. I guess you could say Goku with Jackie Chan. I guess.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. He said he liked Jackie Chan so much, so he tried to make an anime based around him. And now that I think about it, Goku kind of favors Jackie Chan.
Personality wise.
Yeah. So, that's a fun fact I ain't know about. All right. Now the last thing. My Hero manga is ending in 1 year, from what the creator said. Now, Dad, I know you're a huge My Hero fan. How you feel about it coming to an end in 1 year?
I think it should go on longer. It's not my story to tell, but I think there's so much you can get out of this. Like, there's so many runs you could do.
Right.
You could do when they get older and they're all heroes and stuff like that. You can fall out from other things, but it's not my story to tell, so I can't really tell somebody you need to do this with your manga. They want to end it. They want to end it there.
Right.
But I think there's a lot left on the table.
LJ, what's your take on it?
I was about to say that is like your normal fan, where it's like I wanted to go longer, but I understand that they ready for it to end. A super crazy fan would be like, nah, she better not end it, or they better not end it, because
Right.
I'm a run up to in Japan and just start shooting people. That's how. Now you've heard that multiple times, where they be like, if they end,
I heard death threats, but
that's a death threat. They ain't gonna actually go up and go shoot people, but
hey, you be surprised.
exactly. But I mean, there might be that one person who's actually crazy enough to do it. But
You took it there. God damn.
How many times have we seen on a forum of any kind where it's like, if this anime is, it's over. I'm just gonna.
That's every day.
Exactly.
But you ain't had to say it like that. Though.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real.
So how you feel about it though?
Honestly, I'm on the inverse of that. I think it's fine. It sounds like it's gonna end like Demon Slayer for me, where
because Demon Slayer already in.
Yeah,
Demon
Slayer been done.
Yeah.
It's gonna end where you get the conclusion that you probably won't, and then they might do a future panel showing that who's the number one hero, or maybe you have something like that, or showing that they're heroes. But I don't think you have to go into the future and see what they have to deal with, in the future. I think it's fine for them to end it like that. Sure enough, I like My Hero. I don't like it as much as Dad, so I understand where Dad's coming from. But I think it's an okay ending. But this is just me. This is not a spoiler. This is not. This is just a fan theory of mine. I truly do believe that Deku is not going to be number one hero, because he will not be able to be a hero after he finishes everything.
No. See, LJ, that's where I gotta stop you, man. That's where I gotta stop you, LJ.
Okay.
In the intro, every time he said, "This is how I became the number one hero."
So you saying that that's a little clue saying he gonna already be number one in the future?
It's him talking about his past. Like he's narrating what happened in the past on how he became number. Yeah, I think he's talking to a bunch of kids. Like he's talking like he's at a school, or he's at UA, older, and say, "This is how I became the number one hero. This is what happened to me. This was my life." It
makes sense though. I bet they're gonna pull a Gurren Lagann. In the last episode, they're gonna do a humongous 20-year time skip, and he number one, and we ain't gonna see My Hero again.
I'd be okay if they change it, maybe they give it a different name.
They might.
Just call them, instead of My Hero Academia, just like straight My Hero or something like that, or something like that. They're no longer in school, so.
Right.
So, I get what you're saying, that, and this is the story of how he became the number one hero, but he could become the number one hero after he died, because he did so much for getting them out of the situation they are currently in. And afterwards, he's no longer going to be a hero. Because I really do think that the power of All for One and One for All are too powerful for that world, and they will end up no longer existing, because they cannot exist anymore if one of them is dead.
So here's where you're wrong again, LJ.
Okay.
See, this is where we're about to argue about this. all my retired lost his powers and stuff like that. They didn't give him number one hero again. It was Endeavor. So he's not gonna get no sympathy vote for number one. No, he's gonna be Deku is gonna be number one, He's gonna stay number one for a while.
Well, with the Endeavor thing, they needed to pick another number one hero because they needed to show that they still have the power of the heroes on their side. Because if you remember,
the villain court
was about to go act up real quick.
Yeah, that's at its peak right now.
So they be like, let's go pick a number one hero real quick, and it just happened to be Endeavor because he was number two. Because honestly, a lot of people didn't want Endeavor to be number one hero anyway. They were like, let's get somebody else, but they were like, no, we need the strongest hero that we have right now. And the second strongest hero we have right now, other than All Might, who just lost his powers, is Endeavor. And that's why. But you still have people who are like, All Might is number one in my eyes, no matter what. You still have those people there. True. But that's what I'm saying. That's what's going to happen with Deku. They're going to see that Deku saved the world, and he's going to be number one hero. Like, nobody would ever be able to surpass him because he's the one that ended the one for all threat, or the all for one. I keep forgetting which.
It's all for one.
All for one.
I mix those up all the time. Much of I still mix those up. It's too close together.
Yeah.
So, but no, like I truly think that like in the future, Deku's number one, and he's doing his thing because if we're being honest, Deku is going to be way too OP. He is.
He already.
That's why I'm saying that he has to go away.
You trying to off him right now?
No, I'm not. He's just going to be way too OP.
Right.
Because remember, we have. I don't think this is a spoiler, but I'm gonna say it. Spoiler warning. We now know that one for all, it has to be passed down to somebody who is quirkless. Because if it's not, it's just going to kill a person who has a quirk because their powers get overpowered.
Right.
I guess you could say.
You're right.
They have a limit on their powers. Technically, a person who isn't quirkless have no quirk power limits because they don't have a quirk. So they can take all the power, and that's why Deku is so OP. That's why everybody who had one for all was kind of OP, but they couldn't fully control the limits. The only people that was really able to control it was All Might master to a certain extent. All Might, and now Deku is probably the best one to master it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you look at it too, how I took it to explain it is that Deku's getting for whatever Deku's getting the power of all
the past ones.
Yes,
the past ones too. I never saw All Might doing some of the stuff that Deku's doing.
Exactly.
So like the way it's working for Deku is like he's not now because nobody's more powerful than All Might, but he's going to be more powerful than All Might pretty soon once he gets control of everything. All 7 of the ones before him. That's just nasty. Like that's just ridiculous. Like he's going to be, because he's so OP, he's going to be like a special forces type of person, to where like you just call him when like, okay, we can't handle this. We need to call in Deku. You know.
But once you take out one for or all for one, who going to be able to step to him?
Talking about all for one?
Who going to be able to step up to Deku if he takes out all for one?
Well,
that's it.
Exactly. So that's why there's no reason for Deku to be alive, not alive, but to have his powers.
In this next arc, like without spoiling it, you know, like
yeah, Dad right. I'm sorry, Dad is right. Yeah. I forgot. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say the villain that Deku was fighting, the dude, the decay dude. I'm just spoil.
No, I know about
I'm just spoil for everybody that finna listen. All for One is making him into another All for One.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so technically there's 2 All for Ones, and he OP.
But All for One's power is not going to technically be the decay dude anymore, because All for One takes over the body. So he's still All for One. So what I'm saying is the powers have to keep. All for One and One for All are the same powers, to a certain extent. What I mean is they came from the same identity, because the 2 powers came from 2 brothers. They're brothers. So the powers cancel each other out. And what's going to eventually happen is, I don't think Deku's going to die. I do not think the game recording now.
Yeah, it's recording now.
Okay. Oh. Damn, I forgot what I was saying.
We talking about All for One.
Oh, yeah. So what I think is the powers are going to destroy each other, which will make Deku back to a non-quirkless person, even though people will celebrate him as a hero. The K won't have his powers because he will be already taken over. This is just my theory. It will already be taken over by All For One, or he will be trying to fight for control with All For One over his body, because he doesn't realize he's going to get taken over yet. And so, in the process, at the end, the two powers will be collided, will dissipate, destroy each other. The people might be okay, but they will be heavily injured, just like All Might and everybody else is. And Deku would be known as number one hero. Like I'm saying, he will be number one hero. He just would not be number one hero in the future. He would be number one hero now, or at the end of the show, he will be number one hero. He will hold that title, and they're gonna be like, nobody else will be able to hold this title because Deku did too much for us. That's how he would be number one hero. Which will still explain his story of how he became number one hero, because he did become number one hero. It's just he's not going to stay number one, or he won't forever hold that title, as in when he gets older.
See, I hear you. You say it's going to be like a sympathy thing.
I don't consider it sympathy. I consider it he just did way too much that they can't. It would feel wrong to give anybody number one hero. It's not sympathy. I just think he did too much. Like he would literally, if he takes out All For One, literally no villain would be able to. Like the power struggles of villains and heroes will almost be non-existent. Would be extinct technically, because the villains won't really be well.
There's just no reason for him to do anything.
Yeah. There won't be anything to really do anything.
So you think he just becomes more of a symbol then?
Yes, he will. He will be the new All Might. He will be the symbol of everything. He will be the symbol of. He will be the symbol of the world. He will be world peace. He'll be number one hero. That's what we learned in My Hero, is that All Might is not just the number one hero. He is a symbol of peace. He is a symbol of heroism. He is the symbol of everything our hero stands for. Just like how
the villains in check. The villains can't do anything because they know All Might's out there.
Exactly, and that's what. And they might think like how they was covering it for All Might, saying that he was okay and he's just out waiting for a bad villain to come out. That might happen with Deku. They might be like, Deku's out in the rings waiting for just somebody to act up, be crazy, and the villain's gonna be like, I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't about to get beat up by Deku. You got your mind, right? But in reality, Deku is not dead, but he's not a hero no more. Because he don't have the powers of All For One no more. Or One For All. I always get that wrong. But, I mean, again, that's just my fan theory.
Yeah. I hear you.
Attack on Titan's still going to be on top.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, my God. Nobody even brought that up. You just over here just bringing it up.
You know I got to bring it up. But for everybody out there, My Hero manga is expecting to end within 1 year for what the creator says. So they might come back. Who knows?
They might also want to work on other. A lot. That's what's happening a lot, is that people want to work on other things now.
Right.
And once you make something so good that you have this fan base where it's like everybody, if you're not working on it, everybody's mad at you, and you can't work on new things until you finish it. Mm-hmm. So maybe they just like, I'm gonna just finish this out, get it over it, so I can start working on something else I like.
Yeah, but you gotta wait and see.
Toriyama been trying to quit Dragon Ball Super for years.
That man is not for the quit. That man is not for the quit. He might though, but ain't no telling. He trying, but I don't think they gonna let him try to. I don't think so. But I think he probably gonna do this. He gonna find somebody, then he gonna dip, and then he gonna pull. I forgot what anime did it, but they gonna pull one of those where he come back and do an episode, and then be like, all right, I'm gone. Like Boruto, how the creator came and did that crazy new.
I'm surprised the studio just hasn't taken Dragon Ball Super from him. If he wants to go.
I don't know.
Just like how, like Naruto, like whatchamacallit, Boruto. Yeah. He was like, I don't want, well, he didn't really say I didn't want to do it. He was okay making that movie and everything like that.
I feel like he still come back.
And he was like, I don't really want to do this series. but he ended up doing it anyway.
Let's be real. I don't think nobody want to do that.
That's very true.
But that's neither here nor there. So, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. For the people that don't know, the people that do know, either one, they dropped their direct, right? It was like a Pokemon Direct.
Yeah,
20-minute Pokemon Direct.
So I don't want to go over the whole thing, but
I mean we could, but because it wasn't that long. But
no, I'm talking about I just want to just do Scarlet. I mean, if you want to go over it, I just want to go over.
No, you talking about the whole entire Direct?
Yeah.
I mean, all you have to say is Pokemon World Tournament's coming up soon. They're gonna have card games. They're gonna have the video games, and they added Pokemon Go and Pokemon Unite to competitive.
Two more Pokemon meetups. One in Seattle, one I think in London. I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that. I know Seattle's right.
Yeah, because the Pokemon Fest was in Seattle. I mean, Go Fest.
So,
and then the Pokemon World Tournaments are all in London this year.
Well, they always got the gifts though.
So, but that's pretty much what it was. Oh, and then they added some Pokemon to Pokemon Go, and they added some Pokemon to Pokemon Unite. They added Buzzwole.
Right. So,
and now you can talk about Scarlet. Literally, I'm telling you, that's literally all it was.
I know, that's why I say I don't know if we should cover the whole thing.
No, I was just like 2 minutes.
It wasn't much outside of Scarlet. Scarlet was like the main thing.
So,
Scarlet and
let's start with this. How y'all feel about the new legendaries and how y'all feel about them becoming bikes and stuff like that? How you feel about that?
I do feel like we're in like Yu-Gi-Oh. You remember Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, right? Yeah. That's how I feel.
That's the whole that's
the whole me right
now. That's why, yeah.
But it really do feel like you in Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds.
Dad, what you feel? What's your intake on the new legendaries?
So I was looking at the legendaries, right, and me and my son were talking about it because he loves Pokemon more than I do, and he's like, "Look, you're going to have to give me, I think it's Violet."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "You're going to have to give me Violet because I don't want a Pokemon that has wheels but don't use them. It makes no sense to me. Like, because the other one's running with his legs, one's using the wheel. So I was like, yeah, makes sense. Like,
I don't know which one. I'm gonna get. I don't know.
I'm gonna get Scarlet, even though he does look stupid without using those wheels. But I'm gonna still get Scarlet.
I think so too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Scarlet. There was which one you gonna?
I do like the multiplayer aspect. I do like that.
So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about the for co-op? Cause me and LJ were talking about it before we was calling you.
Yeah,
go ahead. Dan.
I'm down for that because it's gonna give me time like just to, one thing Nintendo doesn't do well is multiplayer. They are not good at multiplayer.
Yes.
If I'm being too mean about it.
No, you're not.
So I'm glad this is a great step for them to get because like who doesn't want to hang out with their friends and catch Pokemon together and just do something, just run around and just do things like that. Like that just sounds too easy that it should have been done a long time ago.
Right.
So I'm happy for that. And actually excited for that. But other than that, it just looks like, oh, we added this person with the story and blah 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 blah. I'm just like, give me the multiplayer. That's what I want.
Yeah, how you feel about it?
Like Dad said, Nintendo doesn't do multiplayer right. Or they don't do multiplayer right. Yeah. The problem is that it's cool that you might be able to go out, hang out, catch Pokemon with your friends, and do these other things. And they build it on what they did in Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember what happened in Sword and Shield. People would drop so many times from those dens, from the Gigantamax dens to the Legendary dens. They will always drop. Mm-hmm. And it just seems like you couldn't stay in a party for long enough. So, unless they have fixed this, I can only see that happening again. But hopefully they have fixed it. But Nintendo is, from what I understand about their net code and stuff, it's atrocious. So I just have to wait to see how that goes. But also, the aspect of chilling with your friends and everything is cool, but Nintendo still doesn't have a party chat type thing. They have that app you can use.
Well, I'm not using it.
But you still, it's not no built-in thing like Xbox and PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see like us, we're probably hit up on a Discord call, and that's
Discord,
how we play.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
but for those who don't have or don't use Discord or don't do stuff like what they're going to do, are you going to actually use that app? I know what you're going to do. Is more than likely is just do a 4-way call, or you might go to Discord. That's why I was saying earlier before. I was like, Nintendo needed to make a built-in party app or by Discord.
They already got it. They just need to bring the mobile out to their console. That's what they need to do. Just move the mobile app to the console. But you got to pay for it, though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, whereas you don't have to pay for it with Discord.
So, I can see that also being limiting. Or, I mean, there'll probably be a lot of people who don't care and would just hang out with each other on the game.
Yeah. Majority of them are going to be little kids, so I'm pretty sure they probably just going to play like around school or something like that.
Right. So, I mean, it's not a big issue, but for those who, like, our age and want to talk to people, our friends and everything like that, it's kind of, it's not a step backwards. They stepping forward. It's just they've been hindered by not having a built-in, Nintendo not making a built-in party chat type thing.
Which I don't understand why that wasn't ready day one. Like, I don't understand.
Because Nintendo doesn't believe in multiplayer. Nintendo believes in family party fun. They believe that if you're going to hang out with somebody, it needs to be in that house. You need to be with them.
They still back in the early 2000s.
They don't believe in you can play with somebody here and play with somebody there or in another state. They don't. I wholeheartedly believe that. That's why, you can say, well, you have Smash online, you have Mario Soccer, you got the Mario parties online, but like, look how long it took for that to happen. Like, they had to make 2 Mario Party games to make it happen, right? So,
so we
got, and the servers are not even really that good. People get dropped all the time.
Yes.
So it's just like, I don't think I ever did a Mario Kart race where everybody stayed like in the first one.
I think. Honestly, that's probably the best netcode they have. Is probably Mario Kart. To be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though you still can get dropped a lot of times, but it's still probably the best one.
Yeah.
So y'all was just mentioning about the raids. How y'all feel about the new, what they call it? Terror raids. How you feel about the new terror raids?
Start with the ability.
Oh, the ability? All right, so pretty. Well, if you want to start off, you can start off.
Well, I mean,
so for the abilities, pretty much, I don't even know. People they ain't that amount. They went back. You know that they technically had this back in Gen 1?
I remember hearing something about that, but I was like...
The Onyx in the cave.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's what
so
it was.
they went back and said, yeah, they had it. I ain't know. But anyway, for the people that don't know, I ain't going to say the whole name because I'm going to butcher it, but Terra is the new gimmick.
Terra Stellage.
I think that's how it is, but like I said, I don't want to butcher it. Pretty much is your Pokemon transform into a crystal, really. And depending on what kind of ability or whatever, with these Terra raids, for example, let's say Pikachu. Pikachu can transform into a flying type and learn a flying move. And to be honest with you, that's going to be crazy in comp. So pretty much with these Terra raid battles, you get a high stat. It's pretty much how in Legends with the Alpha Pokemon. That's pretty much what this is.
Yeah.
But instead of that, you get like a crazy off the move stat. So a fighting or a dragon type monster, if you go to the Terra raid battle, if you get like a super rare one, he might learn an ice move or something like that. So how y'all feel about that?
Yeah. So I'll explain like this for competitive, I guess. So I was listening to Wolfie, who is like one of the top competitive Pokemon players out there. And he explained it with Shedinja. So Shedinja has the ability Wonder Guard, which allows it to not be affected by anything that is not super effective. So you have to use a super effective move on it. And because of it typing, there are a lot of super effective moves on it that you can use. But if it changes its typing to, let's say it becomes, because it has 2 typings, and I think it hasn't been confirmed, but some people are saying that it only takes 1 typing out. I'm not completely sure.
From what I saw on the thing, it only just give you 1.
No, so we really didn't see a Pokemon with dual typing.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
So we don't know how it will work with dual typing, but some people was saying that either it will take both typings out and make it into that 1 typing, or it only takes 1 of those 2 dual types out and replace it with that one.
Right. That's
so,
cool.
for example, Shedinja could be bug. Because what Shedinja's flying is bug flying.
I think so.
So it could be like fire flying, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
And so if it does that, or it turns into something that really turns into like a normal type, which has no super effective moves other than fighting types.
Yeah.
You won't be able to kill that Shedinja at all because of Wonder Guard.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how they are going to fix this, because we don't know if Shedinja is going to be in the game, because we don't know if every Pokemon is going to be in the game. There's been rumors that there will be every Pokemon in there. There have been rumors that there won't be. So we really don't know.
Right.
But if it does end up that Shedinja in this game, it's really going to be broken if they do. Terrestrializer will be broken for him if he has Wonder Guard. Now, what I'm thinking is Shedinja could be one of the Pokemon. They realize terrestrializing is going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. And so all the Pokemon they think will be problems, they either will give them a bad typing for their terrestrializing ability, so you won't use it, or they make them into Galarian forms like Galarian Robber. That's why I 100% believe they made Galarian Robber poison. Mm-hmm. Because if I remember correctly,
he was just watering ground.
Right. Yeah. Watering ground is pretty strong.
Right.
And so if you give it Terrestrialize ability and make it stronger with either water or ground, you're just making it harder to kill.
Right.
Plus, if it turns into Wobbuffet, who has the guard ability, mm-hmm. You're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
So that's why I do think if we see a Shedinja, I think it will 100% have a Galarian form, or what they call it, Padillion form.
Padillion. Yeah.
Yeah, Padillion. So I think that's what you're going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, what's your intake?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm more of a wait and see, because this is a game I play with my son. So it's right. I'm not trying to, like, when you talk about these raids and stuff like that, I just hope they're not like Destiny 2 where they take like hours on end to finish.
Oh no, they ain't. Nah, they ain't.
Did you play Sword and Shield?
Shield a little bit, not too much though.
It's like
it won't take you more than like
15, 20,
30 minutes.
Yeah. What it is you battling like a strong, crazy, pretty much what the raids are, pretty much is for me, because I like comp in Pokemon. So that's where you get to like these strong, competitive IVs, EV Pokemon that got like these crazy good stats with high health. And you get 4 players, and all 4 of y'all will get 1 Pokemon, and you tag team with that Pokemon. But with these Terra raid battles, these Pokemon with these the new gimmick, they're gonna have like special ability that you ain't supposed to have, like electric, gonna have electric ice or something like that. Then the Terraform gonna be like electric, ice, and water or something like that. So yeah, it ain't gonna take about maybe like 10-15 minutes.
Okay, I'm just like those Destiny ones used to get. I got PTSD from those things.
Hey, trust me, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It took me about almost a whole day to beat the D2 Lazarus race, so I understand.
Mm-hmm. But like going after like powerful Pokemon, that sounds fun to start, especially Terraform. It just sounds cool, so I'm with it.
Yeah.
I will say, I think this is the best gimmick they have.
Oh, really?
For a while. I didn't like Gigantamax because
you miss. What about Mega Evolution?
No, I'm talking about since Mega Evolution.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the best gimmick since Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is still the best gimmick, hands down.
Right.
But since that, and since they don't want to bring it back, this is the best one I've seen so far.
Because they're gonna make you gotta think.
It's kind of making you a what's it called, a max evolution.
And then you gotta farm because you're gonna want like that crazy stat Pokemon.
Yeah, or you want to find Pokemon because I'm sure what's going to happen is that you're going to have 3 different terrestrialized forms, like Eevee. I think Eevee would have the most terrestrialized form because Eevee has the most forms. Period.
Right.
But you're going to be looking for like the Pikachu. Like if you pre-order the game, I believe you
get the flying Pikachu.
You get the flying Pikachu.
Yeah.
But if you don't pre-order it, a lot of people will be looking for the flying Pikachu because electric flying is a very good typing.
Yeah, because you can't. How you gonna die?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like that. So people will be using it, do search for those typings and find the best typing and things like that. So that's why I think it's good. But there's also a theory, and this can go into the next topic. I don't know which one next thing you were about to talk about.
It doesn't matter.
But it goes into there's going to be supposedly, well not supposedly, they said it, there will be 3 different stories.
Right.
There's a theory going around saying that terrestrializing is just one of the gimmicks that goes around with the story. There will be other gimmicks to go with the other 3 stories. I don't think that's true. I think that's way too much for a Pokemon game. But I do like the theory.
They already had that in the Pokemon game though.
What?
I forgot what game it was, but when you beat the game, they brought in Mega Evolutions, the Mega Stones. To where, all right, after you beat I forgot which one it was. But after
you mean like in Sun and Moon?
Yeah.
But but I'm saying that it's a new gimmick. It's not like an old gimmick that they
I know what you mean. I was just saying.
So like what's happening is like, so the professor, it's about the professors.
Okay.
As we said this before, Sada, who is the lady professor, looks like she's from the past. Turo, which is the male professor, looks like he's from the future.
Okay.
One of the theories is that you'll be able to do a primal form and a future form of Pokemon. That was one person's theory.
I can see that.
That would be interesting if that's on top of terrestrializing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think it would be on top of terrestrializing. I'm going to think what could happen is that certain Pokemon can terrestrialize and certain Pokemon can do this future and past forms. Just like we saw in Legends of Arceus. Which will make sense. Because it doesn't mean that... Because as we saw, not every Pokemon had a past form.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Pokemon just have looked the same from the past, from the future, as we or present, as we know it. But true enough, there's still evolution, so the animals could evolve again in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be an interesting gimmick. That's just a theory somebody had. I don't think it's true.
Right.
I think terrestrializing is the only gimmick we have, but that would make sense because I'm still trying to figure out. It's cool that we're gonna have 3 different stories that you can all do at any time. That's really cool. And you can do the gyms at any time in any order. They never have done that before. That's very interesting. And I do wonder how they will do with the level curving because I think they're gonna overcurve it some. And this might be one of the hardest Pokemon games we have seen. That's not a fan game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they are trying to make it a little bit harder now. That's just me. But and I say you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't do this, making 3 different stories and making it where you can do any gym at any time at any point of whenever. Like literally after you, I guess, finish the first because you already know you gotta go through that talking part in Pokemon game. But after you finish that first part, you can start doing the gyms.
Right.
Now I don't know what the story is going to be with the gyms. I don't even know if they're going to be a part of the professor's story, right?
All right.
We don't even know there's an evil team yet.
It is. They said it.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't remember them saying they had an evil team.
It's an evil team, but they ain't like it's a team, but they ain't acknowledged like how they how they got the characters. It's one.
Okay, so there's an evil team.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's an evil team, not like the teams they've done had the last couple of years. Those were evil teams. They found a gimmick with Team Skull. Mm-hmm. They would just play around bad guys. They wasn't really bad guys. Right. And they were like, oh, let's keep doing this. I think people like it. And then people got tired of it in Sword and Shield.
The best one they had was when we had that team that wanted off all the Pokemon in the world. They literally were trying to kill all the Pokemon. I think it was. I don't know. All I know is I was like, bruh, that's dark. Like, why do y'all want to kill Pokemon? But I was like, Pokemon, like, bro, we finna have it. Y'all want dark? Here, I got it. All right, here's the team where they want to kill Pokemon. I was like, well, damn.
Well, yeah. So it'll be interesting if there will be other gimmicks introduced in the stories. Again, I don't think so, just because of how strong terrestrialized it will be.
Right.
But I do want to say I have a feeling that either only certain Pokemon can terrestrialize in competitive, or they're just going to turn terrestrializing off in competitive.
I don't think they're gonna turn it off. They ain't gonna turn it off. Cause they say all the Pokemon can do it in the region.
Yes.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna have like a special type.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like if it's for example, Machop is fighting, right? Mm-hmm. Machop is fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting. Okay. Yeah.
It's just gonna be fighting again, so it's gonna up its fighting moves. It's gonna up it a lot, but it's still fighting type, so you ain't gonna have to worry about it. Not every Pokemon is gonna be like the Pikachu. Not every Pokemon gonna be like the Eevee, who can be
water and
grass and fairy and all of this, right?
Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna turn off and comp. They ain't gonna turn off and comp. They might turn it off if it's like
I think they gonna see how bad it is, and then if it's really bad, they gonna turn it off and try to fix it.
Yeah, they might. Or they might just let it go. Now I can see them turning off for like the actual competitive play, like the tournaments and stuff like that. But for like normal play, like ranking and stuff like that, they ain't gonna turn it off. Trust me, they ain't gonna turn it off. Cause
if it's still broken, they will. If it like legitimately breaks everything.
Cause what you call it, Mega Evolution. It was dumb broken when it first came out. Kangaskhan was the most broken Pokemon in existence, and they nerfed it to the ground when Alpha and Mega Ruby came out. So they ain't stopped because what they did was what they gonna do is with stuff like that they might ban that specific Pokemon.
I'm about to say, didn't they ban Pokemon though?
Yeah, I was say they might ban that specific Pokemon.
So that's what I'm saying. They either gonna ban terrestrializing or ban the Pokemon that have the best terrestrializing form.
I can see them do that, but I don't think they're gonna turn it off or take it off. But we gotta wait to see. But I could say competitively, it probably gonna be like the best, cause you literally gonna make people farm for the best form, and I'm gonna be one of them. and comp gonna be good. I could just say that. Well, you said something a little bit about it. The 3 different stories. Dad, how you feel about them having 3 different stories, and you can go to the 8 gym first and all that, just all that different stuff.
I don't expect the stories to be all too deep, to be honest.
Right.
Like it is Pokemon, it is Nintendo. Let's be honest. But
okay, you just oh my god, you had to do them like that.
My bad. I just like they're not really known for too much deep storytelling.
Right.
But like it's still gonna be some like I'm looking forward to it. Like I like playing story mode and stuff like that too. So like I'll get into it. I'll play it. Then to be honest, I'll probably do like the gym battle last. If I'm being honest.
Oh, so you gonna say that for last?
Yeah.
Okay. How you feel about that, LJ?
I mean, that's the beauty of it. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything.
So I'm just saying, what you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
It depends on what the other stories are. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think So I'm guessing on the second story. I really don't know what the third story is gonna be. The third story. I think that'd be with the professors. So the first story is you're going to be dealing with the gym badges and trying to be the champion.
That's the first one.
That's the first story.
Yeah.
The second story is going to have to deal with these professors.
I think the second one's the treasure hunt.
Oh, I forgot about the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
But okay, so the second one could be the treasure hunt or wherever you're looking. Well, actually, I take it back. I think there's 3 different stories. And there's one major overarching story, and I think the treasure hunt is the overarching story that combines all 3 stories.
They just say it's gonna be 3 different ones. I don't know.
You can have 3 different stories, and then you have an overarching plot. And that's what the treasure hunt is. It's the overarching plot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be gym battles. Overarching plot is the treasure hunt. Gym battles. The second is going to be about the professors and the legendary Pokemon, probably. And then the third one, I really don't know.
Okay.
Because the treasure hunt has to deal with terrestrializing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they said because the treasure hunt is treasure hunt / research.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's how you're interconnecting each story. Again, I don't know what that third story is going to be, but those first two is definitely the gym battles, and then the.
But what you gonna do first?
I don't know. I would like to know what all three stories are first.
Okay. But from what
I know, I'll probably go ahead into the gym battles first.
Okay. I got you. That's pretty much me, because you know me. The only thing I want is to level up as quick as possible and do comp, get burnt out with comp, and then just do my thing.
Now, I do see and these are just the pictures I saw and things, it's not like Alpha and, not Alpha and Sapphire. It's not like Legend of Arceus, but I do think they have changed the leveling system just a little bit. So it'd be interesting to see if they took a lot of what happened in Legend of Arceus, or are they implementing something new? Because it does look like it has changed.
It gotta be something new. Because if all four of us, or four, including Dad's son, if all four of us can play together and do everything,
it doesn't mean you're gonna battle together.
We don't know. We could be.
They ain't say.
There is a mode where we battle together.
There is a mode that you battle together, but I don't think like you can go. It'd be like.
So hold on, so I know what you're talking about. So pretty much it's all four of us, right? We all come together and we just go and do our thing. You get into a battle, but we not gonna get into your battle. You just gonna have like a little loaded screen, like a saying that hey, LJ is in battle.
Yes.
Okay, I can see what. Okay, that makes sense. And you only level up your own Pokemon, and then when you get done, boom, you come back with us. Okay, I can see that.
It'd be just like the what's it called?
Come on, it's in the head.
It's in my head.
Come on,
it's on Steam.
Tim.
It's gonna be like Tim.
That's what I'm saying. Because when me and you were battling, you had that little thing in your head.
Yep.
That's pretty much exactly what it's gonna be.
Yep.
Exactly. 100%. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be just like that. Dad, you played Tim before?
No.
Is that gonna be like Tim? Where me and you was battling the Tims and you got into a battle, but I ain't get dragged into it. But it had like that little the swords to let you know that you were battling. That's pretty much. I'm probably 100% guarantee it's gonna be like that.
The only time you did battles together was when you were doing either the gym battles or if there was a 2-on-2 battles.
Right.
That's the only time you would get battled together.
I'm ready for it. Like I told y'all, I'm keep on saying this. Because the rumor is we're going to have 120 plus new Pokemon. Don't know how true that is, but if we could get 120 new Pokemon, this is going to be probably the best Pokemon game ever. Ever.
I think I can see that, and the reason I can see that is because you are actually making a very strong gimmick. And you gotta change some of these Pokemon. That's why I'm saying that these Pokemon like Rooper, like Sedinja, and some others will have Pedalian forms. So I think we're gonna have a lot of Pedalian forms in this game, or different form of Pokemon, which is fine if they look a little bit different.
I could be wrong, but I think that in the thing they say ain't gonna be too many.
I don't remember them saying that.
I don't know. I think I was hearing it from somebody, but I don't know. It could, we could, because they really don't have that many forms. I think. The last game, we had like a handful of new forms, like 10, I think. I don't know. So, but all I gotta say is this: I'm calling it now. If this game can run perfect, we ain't gonna run smooth. But if the game can run decent, and the 4-player co-op actually work, and we could play and battle and do whatever we want to do, and the 8 gym battle first, whatever, and then the other 2 stories are actually good, and it's a true RPG, and a true open world, like they say. This will be like the best Pokemon game we ever got. And then on top of that, ain't no telling with the season pass and DLCs. Because with the DLCs, we might get some more stuff to it. And then I feel like this game here gonna have the best mythical Pokemon we ever got. And you like mythical Pokemon? I guarantee you that.
I would like to see some more.
I guarantee you this region here gonna have the best mythical Pokemon.
Why do you say that though?
Just because I just got a feeling.
And the only reason I'm saying that is I'm trying to think of Spanish mythology or something from Spain that has significance. I can't think of anything. I mean, it'd be cool.
They very spiritual over there too, though. In Spain.
In Spain?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
They're very spiritual over there.
I mean, anyway, it could be spiritual.
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
But like I say, we just got to wait to see. I just got a feeling that this game is gonna have some good stuff to it, and I'm very excited. This is the most. I said about Sword, and when we got Sword and Shield, it went away. But to me personally, I think it's gonna be the best because, like I said, all four of us can play. I could just text y'all, be like, hey, y'all get on y'all Switch, we get on Discord, boom, we play, battle, whatever, and go about our day. So I think deep down this will be the best Pokemon game we ever got in a long time. So that's my take. Dad, what you got to say before we dip out, man?
I agree. It's going to definitely be one of the better ones, especially with what they do, like how they do Scarlet and Violet or something like that. How they're doing, like they do 2 games. It's probably going to be one of the better ones.
You got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
LJ, what you got to say, man?
I won't say I'm as hype as I am for it like I was for Legend of Arceus, but if it can do what it's claiming it's going to do, then Randall's right. It will be the best Pokemon game we have had in a while, / maybe of all time. Just depending. That's asking for a lot because they're gonna have to deliver on. Even though Dad said their stories are mediocre, they are going to have to. I do think they're going to have a story as high as Black and White.
Don't forget about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That
story is good, but I still think Black and White is still the better story.
Yeah, number one.
And so I think you need to have a story for this game to be like you're saying. I give it that. I say he has to be on the level of Black or White, or at least Alpha Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or X and Y. Because I think X and Y and Alpha Ruby and Sapphire are about the same level.
Okay.
To me. So it has to be hitting around that range for the story. Things have to be working properly. Those dens, I don't want people I understand things happen and you will drop at times. That's just how online is. I don't want it to be every other time I'm doing something I'm getting dropped.
He ain't lying.
That's literally what happened. Like literally, I remember trying to run a raid for 2 hours,
right?
Because we kept dropping, and because we dropped, we couldn't catch the Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Because if one person dropped, it just for some reason it messes that whole system up. So either fix that or what I'd rather you do is fix the dropping problem. But other than that, if they do, like I said, deliver on everything they have promised that they are going to do with this game will be one of the top games for 2023.
I will say this though, I'm kind of scared. Oh my god,
you better fall.
I'm about to fall. I will say this though, I am kind of scared because even though it still ain't out, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but when they was doing the raids in the open world, bro, them frames was garbage.
It did not look good, and I wasn't sure if it was just me being on data because I was at work when it was happening.
Nah, I was
maybe it's my data.
Nah, I was on my computer
because I was only looking at it at like 340 p, and so I said maybe this is just my phone.
Don't frames.
Okay. That's what I was worried about too, but hopefully it looks better.
I'm glad you said something. Cause I thought the same thing. I said,
even though to be honest with you, it looked like it's finished. That's one thing we gotta worry about is them frames. Cause Legends, on the other hand, they don't got I don't know, but on the other hand, Legends was okay. Only when you went in the caves where you saw like the outlines, the white outlines. But to be honest with you, I really didn't. I ain't really experienced drop frames in Legends to be honest with you, but. we just gotta see, cause that's what I saw a lot, bro. I saw like 5 FPS, 10. It was just, I was like, damn. So that's one thing we gotta worry about. I don't care as long as it don't glitch me out into the point where you, dad, and his son is in a raid in the den, and we got like this crazy OP Terra type Pokemon, and the frames are just dropping. I'm okay with that. But if it dropped to the point where it disconnects us all and we don't catch that Pokemon, oh yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. So, like I said, I really don't care. Long as at the end of the day, my thing is comp. LJ know this. Long as comp good, I'm chilling. Because I'm going to play comp for like a good 100, 200 hours. Do my best. And then after that, I ain't going to touch Pokemon for like another 2-3 months. Then I get back on it when I'm bored. And then I rinse and repeat until they drop the DLC. But that's my only thing is, it's just the frames. So we just got to wait to see. Long as they don't drop us when we doing the raid ends and me, you, dad, and his son is just roaming around, chilling, catching Pokemon, then I ain't tripping. I can sacrifice the frames. Just don't kick me out like you said. Just don't boot me out.
Yeah, for real.
But I ain't mean to interrupt you, Dad.
No, I agree. I was just agreeing with what you were saying. That's all I was doing.
So hopefully y'all enjoy that. We were supposed to talk about Marvel, but y'all two got into about My Hero.
Just having a conversation.
No, I was just saying, y'all.
It's not like me and you and him talking about Attack on Titan being trash.
But it's not though.
But it is though.
It's not.
It is though.
It's not.
But it is.
Y'all can talk about how trash it is all y'all want. It's still not.
It's
don't do anything.
It's garbage.
It's still trash.
It's a dumpster fire.
You know what? Hopefully y'all enjoy this episode.
You just going to end it like that?
Hopefully y'all enjoy this episode.
Dad say what's going on?
He did. What's going on?
Go see, watch his Twitch and do his.
He said he's done. Dad, you want to plug? You want to plug your stuff before we do?
Yes, follow me on Twitch. It'll be in the description everywhere, and just watch out for me. I'm doing. I start between 3 to 5, and I'm twitching for at least 2 to 3 hours every day. So, follow me on there, and we can have a conversation. And I'll tell you what, people who join and tell me that Attack on Titan is trash, I got something for you.
You gonna get that boot. You gonna get the band. You gonna get that 30-day band.
Look here. Y'all can hate on Attack on Titan all y'all want, but it's still not gonna do nothing about it. Cause that anime
is trash.
Is not. Am I record? Oh, bro, no, it's recorded. It's recorded.
I'm gone.
Cause I was looking. I was like, bro, nah, cause I ain't see the red light. I was like, bro, where the red dot at? I was like, bro, don't tell me I forgot to record. Bruh. But now, is it recording?
Bro,
nah, it's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded. I just all got my glasses. All right, it's recording. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, we supposed to talk about Marvel, but
we'll talk about it eventually.
We gonna get to it. Just know that it's a sleep fest to me. I ain't after Phase 4. I don't see it topping it. I think I'm just getting in Phase 6. The only thing I'm watching is them 2 Avengers movies, and that's it. So.
I want to fight you right now.
So.
Are you still mad about the Black Panther? What we said about Black Panther last week? Or what we said about? What I said was I don't think Black Panther is going to live up to what it was.
I can't agree with you on that. But Dad probably going to be. But,
and that's fine. It should be. But I don't think it's going to. I think people are still.
That's why I'm not going to watch Phase 5 because it just ain't going to live up to the hype. But we talk about it because. Yeah, we gonna
probably at the D23. We should probably bring it up at D23.
Okay, yeah.
But eventually we gonna bring it up. I don't know when, but hopefully y'all enjoy this episode, man. And we catch y'all in 2 weeks for another. Man,
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and say bye.
Peace.